Alright, shalom, shalom, shalom. This is your brother Kahan from the GMS Prophetic Vibration Camp here in Trinidad with another video, another lesson to the power and spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Alright, first and foremost, Kal Halayam, La Alahayanawa Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Shem Rakah Kodash, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of great millstone that rule well. Peace, blessing, salutation unto the brothers who preaching and teaching the truth throughout the four corners of the earth, risking their lives and their freedom to do so no more than ever. Shalom unto the speckled Israelites, and shalom unto the very few but faithful Akwatiya Mochisi sisters. Alright, so the title for this is the downfall of those who trust in uncertain riches. Alright, the downfall of those who trust in uncertain riches. Alright, because this video is not only directed towards Esau, alright, but also directed towards 2/3 of Jake, especially Jake, Jake who is of a status within this who is of a status within this society, alright, within this world. Alright, bear with me. Alright, yeah, Jake who has a status within this society, within this world, and what have you, so forth. Alright, you see, just last night, the individual by the name of Rick Ross, speaking about having, on his property being built a doomsday bunker and whatnot, so forth, Then just a while back, you had some dumb nigga, Nelly Vids or Millie Vids or wherever, that guy who was coming up against us and talking about, a book can give you nothing, a book can give you nothing, it's all about get money and make money, and you know what I'm saying, this world is all after fame and riches and whatnot, so forth, and the ones that are leading that train we don't know is Esau, the elites of Esau, alright, and Jake, the envy the oppressor, so they're willing to choose his ways in order for them to make it in the society, in order for them to have it in the society. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, these things is only for a season. Alright, these riches and whatnot, so forth, these ill-gotten gains is only for a season. Alright, so we're gonna take a look at some scriptures here. Well, not much, I just really have two main scriptures in mind, that I'm gonna go to. And the first one that is a scripture that I take a closer look at earlier on today while trying to get a video done. Well, earlier on yesterday, in fact, while trying to get a video done, which is Psalms 49. Alright, Psalms 49, where it said the folly, the title of it is The Folly of Trusting in Riches. And this is what the world, as I say, not just Esau, the world from Esau to Elam to Ishmael, Jake, alright, Ham, the whole world, is all trusting in uncertain riches. So as it says here in verse 1, it says, "Hear this, all ye people, All right, all ye people, give ear, all ye inhabitants of the world. So it's speaking about the whole world, because this is what the whole world. This is what the whole world is after, riches. All right, the whole world is after riches, and the whole world, they forget about the Most High. All right, I mean, the Most High is only for Israel, and as only Israel could serve the Most High and what have you. But the thing about it is, at the ending of it all, is even towards all the nations, and their riches is all given to them by the Lord, it's all given to them by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Although they get it on the by means of the left hand side, but nevertheless it's still Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So what you're having what you're having is a situation where the world fail to acknowledge and reverence the Most High and His Son, but have their reverence, and worship towards money, towards vanity, all right, which is actually a vexation of spirit, all right, because there's going to be a downfall at the ending of it all, all right. So it says, verse 2, both low, all right, both low and high, rich and poor together, my mouth shall speak of wisdom, and the meditation of my heart shall be of understanding. I will incline mine ear to a parable. I will open my dark saying upon the harp. Wherefore should I fear in the days of evil, when the iniquity of my heels shall compass me about? They that trust in their wealth and boast themselves in the multitude of riches, none of them can by any means redeem his brother, nor give to God a ransom for him, to Yahweh a ransom for him. You understand what I'm saying? Here it is, you trusting in all the riches and whatnot, so forth, and when the time come, when calamity come upon you and what have you, so forth, your money is not going to redeem you. Your money is not going to be there for you. All right. Not even your own people, or your own fellow rich mate, or however you want to put it like that, could be able to buy you out of your judgment, to redeem you out of your judgment, to ransom you out of your judgment. You understand what I'm saying? Verse 8. For the redemption of their soul is precious, and it ceaseth forever. That he should still live forever and not see corruption. For he seeth that wise men die, likewise the fool and the brutish person perish, and leave their wealth unto others. You understand what I'm saying? And this is and especially towards Esau, the wise in the conceits, the wise in the councils and what have you, so forth, of witchcraft and all these things, in order for them to gain what they have to gain and whatnot, And the thing about it is, at the ending of it all, they're all going to fall. They're all going to fall, and the others that they're going to leave their wealth onto, their riches onto, is unto the children of Israel. All right, it's unto the children of Israel. This is what it is, and not just only Esau, but all the other nations for that matter. All right, this is what it is. Verse 11, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. All right, and this is why Esau, as you could see, as you know, concerning I believe it has been concluded, or it may be still going on, the Davos meetings over there in Switzerland with the World Economic Forum and all these elites and all these world leaders and what have you, so forth, where they're conjuring up the plans and looking to execute the plans in order to bring about the new world order and what have you, the enterprise being crowned with success and all these things, all right, because they're thinking that, they're going to continue, they're thinking that their plans, and, the new world order is not going to have any hindrance within it. All right, they're going to continue. They're going to have the smart cities and the smart currencies, which is the CBDC and what have you, so forth. Everybody with a microchip in the hand and all these things. They think that nothing is going to come within the hindrance of their plans and what have you, so forth. Which basically goes back to their pride. All right, which basically goes back to their pride. Is where it is. All right, and the thing about it is, this is why this is what building up the pride, because they're trusting in the uncertain riches. All right, they're trusting in the riches and all these things. All right, because they're using the riches to gain more riches. As the old saying is go, you have to spend money in order to make money. And this is what they do, and they're using the riches. They're putting the money where their mouth is in order for them to achieve what they want to achieve and whatnot, so forth. But it's all going to lead to their downfall. All right, verse 12. Nevertheless, man being in honor abideth not, he is likewise the beast that perish. All right, this their way is their folly. This their way is their folly. All right, let's take a look at our word folly. I could get through with it. You see this internet playing the fool a bit. All right. All right.
Strong's H 3689. Kessel.
All right, Kessel. So it says what? Loins, flanks, stupidity. All right, stupidity, folly, confidence, hope. All right, they have full. Their riches has blinded them so much, with and put so much pride in them, that their riches become their hope and give them their confidence. Because again, look at the strides they are making towards their new world order and what have you, so forth, by the way of them spending billions upon billions of dollars, to ensnare and entrap the masses, entrap the world and what have you, so forth, for them to make even way more money, so they haven't much confidence, and this is the reason why they're thinking that, the houses is going to continue forever. They're going to continue ruling forever. And these things, they're going to continue calling the shots, They are going to have the people looking at them as gods and worshiping them as gods and what have you, so forth, because of their riches. But you see, the thing is, their riches, is going to lead to their downfall, because of their riches, it have them doing countless iniquitous acts. All right? It have them doing countless iniquitous acts. This is why it's going to lead to their downfall. All right? This is why it's going to lead to their downfall. All right? So, continuing, this their way is their folly, yet their prosperity approve their sayings. Yeah, yes, their prosperity approve their sayings. Salah. All right? As much as it is folly, the money working for them. All right? You had to take that into consideration. And this is the reason why, it has built their confidence and their pride. All right? yet their posterity. No, let me see something. I feel I may be breaking that wrong. Let me get the meaning for that word posterity in the Hebrew. I misread that. Salaki about that. 'Cause I don't wanna mislead. Alright? Posterity. I don't wanna mislead, and somehow I feel I maybe break it down. I maybe went a bit off, so let me correct that one time. Let us correct that one time. Let's bear with me as this, because the internet moving a bit slow. Just wasting my time. Bear with me. Alright, so let's get it here.
Strong's H310. Acher. Acher.
Alright, so as a conjunction us now, bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Alright, so I got the meaning here if in the I got to break it down properly, because I really was going off. So when it goes into posterity, alright, it goes into all future generations. Alright, future generations, succeeding generations, those who come after us, the future, when they come down here, in the second one it says descendants, heirs, successors, offspring, children, family, whatnot, so forth. So, alright, so it says this their way is their folly, yet their posterity approve their sayings, their descendants. Alright, because hey, when you look at hey, Tawada Yahweh Shimi Ashai for make him correct this here, make him see that I pronounced the word wrongly. And that was not prosperity but posterity. Alright. You take a look, for instance, at the Rothschilds, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, all these banking dynasties and what have you, so forth, that go from way back. Alright, that go from way back, and their descendants from then even to now, and the ones to come hereafter. When you take a look at them, and they all keep in line. They all keep in line with their forefathers, in the way how they handle things, in the way how they do things and whatnot, so forth, to keep the wealth, to make sure and keep that wealth, and keep that wealth gap also too. Not just hold on to the wealth, but keep that wealth gap where they continue to grow in wealth and what have you, so forth. And the man underneath, the man on the ground, they continue to be poor. There was a video I ain't taking as yet, but it basically should give me a breakdown. Jacob Rockefeller giving you a breakdown of how they keep their wealth within the family, the intermarrying and and all these things. You understand? And certain wicked acts, of deceit and deception and what have you, so forth, colonization, cooperative colonization and whatnot, so forth, and the descendants, they holding on to it, the descendants not just only holding on, but carrying on the practice. Let's just put it that way, carrying on the practice. So there's where it is, they approve of it, their prosperity approve of it, of such wickedness. So that, because at the end of the day, it's all about greed, It's all about greed. Alright, so it says, verse 14, like sheep, they are laid in the grave, death shall feed on them. Alright? Death shall feed on them, because they think that they're going to live forever and hold on. But no. Alright? They all at the end of it all, they all die and leave their riches, They all just had to die and leave their riches. They can't carry nothing with them. You understand what I'm saying? Look, Helen Bagwell saying this the other day, as much as rich as she was, you know, a billionaire at that to be, you know, she passed on what? Did she carry anything with her? No. Alright? Pandey, as wealthy as he was, did he carry anything with him when he died, when they went and cremate him? Down Mosquito Creek or something like that, so? No. Alright? And there is what it is. And the list is going to go on and on and on, especially in this time of judgment that is coming upon the face of the earth, where the Lord is going to judge both the high and the low, the rich and the poor. Alright? None of us is going to carry whatever wealth or whatever, you know, we hold so dear to our heart with us. None of us. Alright? And this is and the thing about it is this is just to show you, you know, that with all your riches and all these things that you gain, you know, yes, it ain't nothing, you know, is all fear in the Most High and worshiping and serving the Most High to the best of your ability. That is where your wealth is. Alright, that is where your wealth is. You know, that is why the scripture say you can't serve two masters at the same time. You would either love one and hate the other. You can't serve the Most High and Mammon. Alright, so it says, yes, like sheep they are laid in the grave, death shall feed on them, and the upright shall have dominion over them in the morning. Alright, who's the upright? The elect. The elect shall have dominion over them in the morning. It doesn't mean literal morning, no. Alright. It means what? It means that Jacob is going to begin. Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it after. Alright, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it after. Alright, when the time of new light being shine upon the face of the earth, which is the light of Jacob, the elect. Alright? And their beauty shall consume them in their grave from their dwelling. Alright? But verse 15, but Yahweh will redeem my soul from the power of the grave, for he shall receive me, Salah. Be not thou afraid when one is made rich, when the glory of his house is increased. Alright? For when he dieth, he shall carry nothing away. His glory shall not descend after him. Though while he lived, he blessed his soul, and men will praise thee. But when thou doest well to thyself, he shall go to the generation of his fathers. They shall never see light. Man that is in honor and understandeth not is like beasts that perish. Alright? Men that, you know, that have this stature and people look up to him and whatnot, so forth in this life here, you know, because he having a level of wealth and whatnot, so forth, and a status within society, and, you know, these things, you know, they are like beasts when they die. Alright, because why? You die with no true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Alright, you die with not having that spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai within you, that Rakah Kodash. So you're like a beast. Alright, because the animals they don't have the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai within them, to give wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, to edify through the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Do you hear a dog preach? Do you hear a cat preach? Do you hear a tiger, a lion, a bear, a giraffe? Do you hear these things preach? Come out on the highways and byways, on the unicorn, and give edification? No. Because the Most High never give them that spirit. Alright, they are beasts, and that is their part to play. Alright? That is their role, that is their lot. Alright? And when you don't have that Rakah Kodash, upon you. You are likened unto them. Alright? You are likened just unto these same beasts. Because you're without spirit, you're without that light. Alright? And you know that is going to play a major factor within the downfall. Alright? When you take a look at because riches has really deceived the people, you know, of this world, especially Esau, and especially our people too. Again, take a look at Rick Ross, you know, that proud statement, you know, talking about Doomsday Bunker and his Doomsday Bunker going to have garage and wings and this and that and the other. Nigga, what you just building is a freaking oven for yourself, man. Alright? That's basically what you're building, a oven. Alright? Because look at the elites, look at all these elites. You really think they're building bunkers, but watch where they're building the bunkers. They're building the bunkers off mainland US. Alright? They're building the bunkers in places like New Zealand and Australia and certain parts of Europe and whatnot, so forth. They're not building the bunkers in America. Because they know America is going to be blown to smithereens. The whole of America. See how stupid our people are. See how stupid our people are. Look, Mark Zuckerberg building his bunker in Hawaii. You feel he's stupid enough to go and build a bunker in Babylon the Great itself? Mainland Babylon the Great? Come on. Come on. Our people, boy. Our people. Luke 12 and I believe it's... Let me see. 13. Alright? 13. And as you can see, the titles here: covetousness denounced, the parable of the rich fool. Alright? The parable of the rich fool. And it says, verse 13, and it says, and one of the company said unto him, Master, speak to my brother that he divide the inheritance with me. Yeah? And he said unto him, Man, who made me a judge or a divider, alright, over you? Alright? And he said unto them, unto his disciples, alright, take heed and beware of covetousness, for a man's life consisted not in the abundance of things which he possesseth. Alright, and people, you know, the world, you know, they're so engulfed with fame, fortune, you know, with vanity, with riches and all these things, you know, they all think, they all have it in themselves, you know, that this is life, this is the life to live, this is what I need, you know, to give me life, you know. This is true prosperity and whatnot, so forth. When really and truly is basically is death. You understand? Take heed and beware of covetousness, for a man's life consisteth not in the abundance of things which he possesseth. And he spake a parable unto them, saying, the ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentifully. And he thought within himself, saying, what shall I do, because I have no room where to bestow my fruits? And he said, this will I do, I will pull down my barns and build greater, and there will I bestow all my fruits and my goods. And this is Esau. Same thing with Esau. You understand? And I will say to my soul, soul, thou hast much goods and laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry. And this is the same mindset of Esau. This is the same mindset of Esau. You know, because they're thinking that the houses is going to remain forever. You understand? They're having so much that they're looking to break down this old system and build up a new system to get even more. But Yahweh said unto him, Thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. You understand? Then whose shall those things be which thou hast provided? So is he that laid up treasure for himself and is not rich towards Yahweh, because they trusted in the friggin' they trusted in the riches, man. That is why when you go to Psalms, when you take a look at Psalms, Psalms 52, Psalms 52 and verse 7, Psalms 52 and 7, where it reads, Lo, this is the man that made Yahweh not his strength, but trusted in the abundance of his riches and strengthened himself in his wickedness. You understand? Because they're doing all these wicked acts in order for them to keep their riches. You understand? In order for them to keep their riches, you know. In the NLT it says, look what happens to mighty warriors who do not trust in Yahweh. They trust their wealth instead and grow more and more bold in their wickedness. And if you take a look at Esau, you know, and the grave wickedness, the grave deeds that they have been doing over the centuries, you know, it speaks for itself. You understand what I'm saying? It speaks for itself. And the thing about it is this is their downfall. This is going to be their downfall. You understand? This is going to be their downfall, and to the ones, you know, within Yashala, you know, what the Lord say, you know, pursuant to such mindset as those. When you take a look at 2nd Esdras 9 and 10, I will start from verse 9 actually. 2nd Esdras 9 and 9, where it reads, Then shall they be in pitiful case which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me. You understand? They have received benefits and trusted in their benefits in which they have received, which is uncertain riches. You understand? This is what it is. And they that have loved my law, while they yet had liberty, and when yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood it not, but despised it. The same must know it after death by pain. And this is what is going to come. They're going to receive a painful, grievous, sorrowful death. You understand? There's no two ways about it, you know. There's no other way about it. This is the seriousness, you know, the plain out, straightforward judgment, you know, for not being of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai and just want to be of your riches. Because again, you know, our people, the envy the oppressor and choose his ways. Alright? They did opposite to what the scripture say. Would say, envy not the oppressor and choose none of his ways. But hey, they did opposite. They choose the they envy the oppressor and they choose his ways. So what do you expect? What do you expect to be the judgment after all is said and done? You understand? Trust not in uncertain riches, man. Because the scripture says what? Love not the world, neither the things of the world. Alright, for whoso love the world and the things of the world, the love of the Father is not in them. Alright, because this world passeth away. The lust of the eyes and the flesh and all these things, you know, it passeth away. That's roughly paraphrasing. Alright, so I hope you all was edified through the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Alright, this is your brother Kahan from the GMS Prophetic Vibration Camp here in Trinidad, signing out saying Kala Layam La Allah Yanawa Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rakaha Kodash Barakata Yahweh Barakata Yahushai Barakata Yahweh Barakata Yahushai Barakata Yahweh Barakata Yahushai. Double honors unto the apostles and others, a great milestone that rule well. Peace, blessings, salutations unto the brothers who preaching and teaching the truth through the four corners of the earth, risking their lives and the freedom to be so to do so no more than ever. Shalom unto the speckable Israelites and shalom unto the very few but faithful Aquatium. Alright, so you don't know. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Love you all.